Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside, White. Five on the clock. The kick out to Brown. Off target from three-point range. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up with the Thunder. Holmgren. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Down low for the tie. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Hartenstein for the lead. The second effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that props, so they now lead by 1. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. So it's Boston now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Tatum. Can't cash in from close range. And now in transition is Wallace. Here we go. Here's Hartenstein. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And here is Brown. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Outside, George. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Horford. Outside White. Shoots over Caruso. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Oklahoma City making a change. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wallace looking for an opening. To the inside. Now Hartenstein. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Brown. And Tatum driving. And that one, good. Horford's got his first basket.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of
Picked by Horford. In the corner. Tatum with it. Lock at 6. In the corner, Horford with it. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got 5 points so far. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Joe. And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Celtics trail by 4. Now here is Holiday. To Porzingis. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Boston. On the wing, Brown. Drives to the hoop. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Over in the corner, White. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
White with it. Dort covering. The kick out to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porzingis. Over Holmgren. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 3. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Outside Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Inside Tatum.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good that time.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. In the dunk by Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Mr. Porzingis takes the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Porzingis warning it and gets it.
Now here's Holmgren. Here's Williams. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. A wide open look here for Holiday. The 3-pointer, no good. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second team foul. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum a screen. Pocket 6. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Fires from the corner. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Defense in the post. Holmgren can't hit. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren.
Timeout.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Dort. The kick out to Williams. For three. That shot misses. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Houston.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Green. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Green with the ball. Brunson picks him up.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Towns, high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Here's Whitmore. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Kick by Bridges. Brunson with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Green slamming it down.
Let me tell you this. If you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Brunson, right side. To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now here's Green. To the inside. Here's Whitmore. Towns with the defensive effort. New York trailing. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And it's Brooks at the elbow. .127 left in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Smith. Knicks with the rebound. Inside. Brunson outside. Back to Achua. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Here's Whitmore. Can't get it to fall. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Anunoby outside. Eason grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. that's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Brunson. He has yet to score. To the paint. Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Here's Green. They need this. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Pass to Towns. The three. That one doesn't drop. No good. Shot missing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They lead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Whitmore. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. There's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Shot clock at 2, and it's Whitmore missing. The Knicks leading by 3. Left side, Towns. The 10-footer. And yes, it's good. Towns has got 8 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. So, R.J., the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Now here's Brunson. Still without a basket. Pass to Towns. Over Eason. And it's Towns missing. Rockets trail by 3. The drive by Green. Down low. Here's Brooks. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Eason. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now the Knicks with it. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Outside, Green. Smith wide open. He fires. A shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And it's good for two.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Out to Smith. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
In the corner, Smith with it. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson off the dribble. Drops in the breakaway layup. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Whitmore. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Assisted by
the Knicks with the lead. Towns the screen. Back to Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Out to Smith. Back to Whitmore. Towns with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
The kick out to Anunoby. A second chance effort. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Rockets trailed by 6. Right side, Green. Here's Eason. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Knicks with possession. Achua with it. He's got 5. Three-pointer right. Rebound by Smith. And here we go. Whitmore heading to the hoop. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. For 3, Smith. And Wright pulls it down. New York leading by 6. Inside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. To the paint. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Shot by Eason, no good. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Brooks. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Pass to Achua. Down low. Towns. 2 points. That one goes. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Now Eason. .129 left in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brooks outside. And another shot. Misses at the rim.
God is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
You talk about reputations, RJ. You have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
For 3, Smith. And Wright pulls it down.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Achua. It's rebounded by Houston. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside. Right side Holiday. The shot from the low post is good. New York leading by 9. There's a screen by Achua. The kick out to Towns. New York, no good that time either. Right side Green. Peter Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Şengün hits them both. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out front. They lead by 7.
30. The Rockets. 23.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Bridges. And here is Robinson. Şengün covering. Yes, that goes in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Green, the screen. Van Vliet with it. Hard covering. And it's Green missing. The Knicks leading by 9. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
They set the screen. Pass to Robinson. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trailed by 9. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. First team foul.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Brooks outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, New York. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
At the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And Brunson, here we go. Stolen by Brooks. Oh, here we go. Şengün's got the fast break chance. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Your big fans and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Towns missing. Rockets trailed by 5. Baseline jumper. The shot, no good. And the Knicks with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. Driving in. Here's Achua. It's rebounded by Houston. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Smith for three. It's rebounded by Towns.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Pass to Achua. Towns down low. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 21.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Right side, Green. Out to Smith. Back to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
And both free throws good for Green.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. There's the drive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now, Green. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
You don't need experience if you have guts. The young fella gets thrown right into the action. Smith Jr. wants to be here in late game.
Here's Brunson. Now, here's Achua. Back to Brunson. Over Brooks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
2 shots.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Eason. They kick it out to Green. And stolen by Achua. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
First personal foul, 13. Mikal Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
Gets the first. That puts them up by